Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. So today's video, we're going to be continuing with our paper collection from My Mind's Eye, and we're going to be using this sketch from Viva La Verve. And you can pause here as always, get the measurements, and come join me at the craft table. So I'm showing you the paper pad again in case this is anybody's first time coming in. This is the collection that we're focusing on for the month of May for each of the Fridays. And I got all my pieces cut out already. So I'm going to start by making the banner piece. And on the first one I did off camera, I went up too far. So realizing it was more of a shallow banner at the bottom, I tried not to go up as high on this one. And then the best part, a lot of times with these, you can grab scraps from others. Like from the other sketch that I did, I had some of that polka dot paper left. So I did use the scrap to be able to create the banner. And then on this side, I decided on that one in the sketch, there wasn't a matte piece, but I wanted to create a matte on this one. So I just added 1/8 of an inch to the size. And I think that helps to give definition between the two layers because of, even though the pattern paper is pretty plain, it just helps give it different layers. And then you can do that also by using ink to color your edges, or like with the distress inks or stuff like that. There's something about the paper layers, it just gives it a little added something. So we're gonna grab the same pink peel offs. Lord, the name of them just completely slipped my mind. And so what I'm doing here is using all of my extra bits, the pieces that I didn't use all the way up the first time. I'm using those because I know that I have the circle element that's going to go right around, right in the center where all those meet. So you're not going to be able to tell that there are multiple pieces, which is a benefit. That's why I always save all those pieces, because you never know, especially with how the card layout is, you can always cover it up possibly, I should say. Now, if this is your first time as well looking at my videos, I do use the tape runner and glue to give me a little bit of time to be able to tear apart my papers and not ruin them. So, like, even with this mat that I'm going to put down for our base, to our base card, which is a 2 size card, I'm using the glue because it's going to give me those few seconds. So if I don't lay this down as even, I can slide it, I can peel it back up, and be able to, get it secure. All right. And then sometimes too, it just gives you a little bit more of a solid hold, in my opinion. So it doesn't bother me to use both. Now, I decided to grab the black soot distress ink, only because I didn't have Chip Sapphire near me, because I think that one would be a really, really pretty blue as well, as far as inking up the edge, which is what I did with this circle. Because I wound up punching this out with one of my punches that I keep near me, and so I didn't have another size to go up on that. And then once we attach the circle, the only thing I'm changing is I'm putting a sentiment right through the center. I don't know, I liked it there, especially because of that strip going behind the circle. And then I'm adding a few of the nuvo drops right here at the bottom. I'm gonna do 3, boom, boom, and then if I ever fill it up and it looks like, or put them down like I didn't put enough, I try to add some before it starts to dry. And of course, I'm a little wonky, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. That's what makes it a handmade card, right? Now on this circle, I used the Juniper Mist from Catherine Pooler. I tried to ink around the edge with that. Here's the moral of that story. Catherine Pooler ink pads are really juicy. So that's why all that ink is there. I'm probably going to get my own foam foams for her ink, so that way I could use it kind of like how I did the black soot, and I think it would have been really pretty. So thank you guys for joining me. Please hit the like and subscribe button and hit the little bell next to it, so that way you get an alert whenever I upload new content. And if you have any suggestions or videos you may want to see, just leave them down below. I always read the comments and I try to make sure I respond to everybody. And I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you with our next video.